right, everybody, welcome back. Sorry I got kicked off. This is what happens quite often. Have you seen before? If you've been here with me, I have a terrible signal out here, and I lose signal every once in a while. Sometimes it stays on all day, like yesterday, and sometimes it doesn't. So today I got kicked off for a little while. Bad signal, broke, completely gone. Nothing on, no lights on my mode, nothing. And so finally got it to come back up, and here we are, back at it. And what are we doing with SoFi? Let's go find out. I don't even know. Haven't had a chance to look at it since I got back on. So let's see where it is right now. Hold on, people. We'll get there. Done. Yep. They took me down. I'm kidding. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. What's going on with SoFi? I thought this thing would be launching right on off here at this time, at this very time. And I would not be suspect to see it do so. 18,317,000. I think I just saw a 20,000 share buy right there as I came on. Let's go into this chart right here. Goodness gracious, that looks awesome, doesn't it? And I did call this. I told you we're going to see a repeat of last week this week. History repeating itself. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's get in on the 1 day. 1 day chart. I'm back. Thank you for being back here with me, John. Yeah, we're back. They completely cut the signal. Didn't see a dang thing. And all of a sudden, all the lights were off over here on my AT&T and everything. And now, folks, I'm back to get this nice run from here to the bell, people. Nice run coming our way. I'm calling it out for what I sees it, right? I already know they've dwindled out their 14 million shares. Every penny that's rising, I'm going to be singing us into the close, folks, singing. And if you don't want to hear songs, maybe want to go over and hang out with Catfish Lopez. He's not really a catfish, but Hurricane Lopez is great. Stock Goat is great. Tablets of trading fundamentals. Ding, ding. Here we go, people. Where did I just put my music book? Huh. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming into the final hour here this afternoon. Thank you for being here at our radio station, SOFI. That's right, broadcasting out of the state of California, San Francisco. And just want to welcome you this afternoon. If you have any request songs that you'd like to hear, then I'd be happy to put them up there for you, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to thank you all for being here I know there's plenty of other entertainment sources for you out there in the world, but probably none quite as unique and unusual and eclectic as this one here. A SoFi station, Catfish at the helm, and we're going to take the main mic and watch this thing ride. That's right, everybody. I know it's crazy, but I don't care. I just want to have some love to share. I'm going to put some music out in the air that I think that will make us go better. That's right. That's right. Let's play a song everybody loves and can sing along to, right? All right. Here we go. Well, there's a port in the Western Bay, and it serves 100 ships a day, and lonely sailors pass the time away about their homes. There's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round, and she serves them whiskey and rye. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good ride you would be. Yeah, your eyes could feel the sailor from the sea. Am I doing right here, or did I have this messed up, folks? Let me go see here. I got to put this. Yeah, we got display capture up under me. It looks like we're rolling. And we got to move this over here so we can see if anybody joins in with me. Manny, welcome back. Brew Tank with Play One Hitter. All right. Got a request song. We'll do this one later. We'll get this one going. If we want the price to go higher, that makes perfect sense, right? Brew Tank. That's the perfect song. And I appreciate you sharing these. These are all on. I did a terrible recording of this song on YouTube. I should do it over. I really should. I really should. I think I'm going to. All right, Tyler, what did you do? Hide the thing in here somewhere. Starts with O. Only the good die. Oh, I'm not that doggone. I'm in the wrong book. He's asking for an original, folks. Sorry, I do not have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a request for this song by Brew Tank Outdoors. And I know he shares a lot of my music with friends at work, I guess. I'm not sure how many might be listening in, but here's one for you all that I hope you'll like. One hit of weed is all I need to help me out of bed. One hit of weed is all I need, is all I need, I said. One hit of weed is all I need before I'm clocking in. One hit of weed is all I need to help my day begin. Yeah, one hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit of weed is all I need. One hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit is all I need. One hit of weed is all I need when I get my lunch break. One hit of weed is all I need, and I'm feeling great. One hit of weed is all I need when I'm in a traffic jam. One hit of weed is all I need, and I don't give a damn. Yeah, one hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit of weed is all I need. One hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit is all I need. One hit of weed is all I need before it's dinner time. One hit of weed is all I need, folks, I am feeling fine. One hit of weed is all I need, don't go out for the night. One hit of weed is all I need, folks, I feel alright. Yeah, one hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit of weed is all I need. One hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit is all I need. Yeah, one hit of weed, one hit of weed, one hit of weed would make my day. One hit of weed, one hit of weed, but I'm out of weed today. Here you go, Brew Tank. It's going to be a hit song one day. It's going to be on the radio, hopefully. And when you hear it, folks, you'll know who did it, but it won't be me probably doing it. It will be another artist. I have sold some of my songs, and I'm sworn to secrecy and vowed to keep my mouth shut. But I got my foot in the door, and they may come for others in the future. And one other I have in the works right now is called What About You? And we'll see what becomes of it. You may hear it on the radio. I've played it for some of you before. But thank you for being here with me while I play you all of these crazy songs I have. Here's one here. By now you've heard about Santa and his reindeer and his tiny elves too. Yeah, they're here to help old Santa, and that's what they mostly do. Yeah, but see, Santa's got a secret little helper he keeps to himself. Yeah, and this little helper does way more for Santa than his little elf. She's Santa's little helper. And when it gets tight and cold, she's Santa's little helper. Yeah, and she's always there to hold. And when Santa needs some help to count all his elves to be found. But when Santa's feeling lonely, he needs only little helper to come around. Yeah, that's Santa's little helper. On a cold and snowy night, Santa's little helper. There to treat old Santa right. 'Cause when Santa's feeling cold and he can hold his little helper oh so tight. Yeah, she's Santa's little helper, and she makes sure he stays warm at night. Yeah, Santa's little helper. Oh, she sits on his lap. Yeah, she's Santa's little helper. She's his gift to unwrap. Yeah, Santa's little helper. Santa through the night. Santa's little helper. There to keep old Santa right. Now, most folks, people think that Santa all alone on Christmas Eve. Hold on, folks. We got to ring the bell every penny this goes up. I'm playing and I'm ringing. All right. Most people think that Santa's all alone on Christmas Eve, but they're all wrong. Santa's little helpers in his sleigh to keep him warm all night long. And when it gets there cold there on the North Pole, late at night, well, it's Santa's little helper who keeps Santa feeling alright. Yes, she's Santa's little helper on a cold and winter night. Santa's little helper, there to treat old Santa right. And when Santa wants a treat as sweet as candy, well, Santa's little helper comes in handy. She's Santa's little helper, and she keeps him warm at night. Santa's little helper all through the night, holding him so tight. She's Santa's little helper. Santa's little helper. Santa's little helper. All right, Gators Rock. Go Sofi, go right on up. I ring the bell, and you can tell it's because it's going higher. I ring the bell for SoFi, you can see it's a real fi flyer. There's no way to stop it, no way to top it, there's no way to put a reel up. You can't understand unless you are a man who has a way to look at charts. If you're smart, it's SoFi. We gotta think of a SoFi song, don't we, people? It's SoFi. And it's rising every day. Yeah, it's so fine. Oh, folks, don't let it get away. It's so fine. You better buy that dang stock today. You're gonna miss it. And then you have to kiss it goodbye. Oh, yeah, it's so fine. You better get your shares today. It's so fine. I'm not gonna quit playing. It's so fine. I'm never gonna quit saying it's so fine. And it's time to buy SoFi before it goes to the sky. That's right, buy SoFi. Well, look at it in the rearview mirror. It couldn't be any daggum clearer. The thing's gonna launch like it always does every time before. You better watch out, all you shorts. I'm telling you now. Here's my report. You look at the chart, you can see SoFi's getting out of here. Yeah, it's SoFi. And it's flying so high, yeah, it's so fine. It's something the charts can't deny, it's so fine. You watch it now, breaking away. Catfish will say that to buy some SOFI. You better get yourself some SOFI. No more bye-bye, ho-hum, SOFI. Oh yeah, the profit's gonna come. You can see it's on its way. Look at everybody starting today to buy SOFI. Getting in before the run, SOFI. Everybody, time to get out your gun, SOFI. You better pull the trigger now, my friend. SOFI, this price ain't gonna be around forever, my friend said SOFI. You better buy your shares and shares, SOFI, before there aren't any more there. SOFI, you better buy your shares today, because if you let it get away, you'll be crying tears. You just watch this thing in a couple years. $7, my friend. How about 70 or more? It could be the case after it came off the floor today. Yes, so fine. I'm so glad I got me some. Yes, so fine. $4.60. No, I'm drunk at home. So fine. You better guarantee that I'm happy as can be that you are here with me buying so fine. When it gets down to the low, so fine. 50,000 more, so fine. Who knows where this might be? Come through history, oh, so fine. Buying at the lowest low it ever goes. So fine. Oh, yeah, I've come to know. So fine. Just like a guy named Anthony Noto. So fine. He knows when it hits the low, yeah, so fine. Come on and buy some here with me, catfish. So fine. Oh, I'm here to make your dreams come true. So fine. Come on and get yourself some so fine. Better buy it now. Don't let it get away. Yeah, so fine. So fine. Yeah, so fine. Gotta buy some so fine. There you go, folks. It's a SoFi song and it's a start. You like it? Oh, SoFi. You better get yourself some. No, SoFi, folks. You better pick yourself some up today. Yeah, SoFi. For the price gets more than you can pay. Yeah, SoFi. You get it down at 734. You want to wish you bought some more one day. When I say SoFi, it's going to jump right over 10, my friends. SoFi. You'll see how high this price will go, my friends. It's SoFi. It might never hit a top. It might be like Berkshire Hathaway and never stop. Yeah, SoFi. How high will it go? SoFi. No, the truth is nobody knows SoFi. But I'm ringing this bell because I can sure tell that it's going up right now. SoFi. What's different? SoFi. No, it's not ever going to change. SoFi. That 6-month chart's not rearranged. SoFi. You can see that 200 moving average. And folks, you better go get yourself a beverage, yeah. SoFi. Brew tank. How about that? One to drink, one too. SoFi. I say buy yourself a lot today, yes, SoFi. Before this sucker completely gives away from you, SoFi. All you shorts had best be gone. Cause it's gonna carry on the same way it's done these last 3 months. Look at the price back then, my friends. It was $4.50. Yes, SoFi. Now we're almost twice that much and going higher, my friends. Yes, SoFi. You can see it all right now before your eyes. Watch the price, it's starting to rise. There's no way to disguise. See the charts? They prove it all. The charts. You don't have to have 20/20 vision. SoFi. The charts give it all away. No matter what kind of games all the shorts try to play. It's SoFi. I ask you please to have a heart. SoFi. If you are silly, you're either silly or you're smart. SoFi. Over 700 institutions in. And the buying's just beginning, and this is hardly what you'd call the inning. It's so fine. Folks, we're just in pre-game warm-ups. So fine. You'll see what I'm saying is true one day. So fine. Get yourself some Sofi today. Yeah, Sofi. Singing a Sofi song. Here we go, one, two. We can't help but have it go up singing this song. Yeah, we have to make a shitload of money. We have to make a shitload today. We have to make a shitload of money. Cause we have a shitload of bills we got to pay. We go to work and some big jerk, he tells us what to do. He doesn't give a hoot what's going on with me or you. He tells you that your hours at work will soon be getting cut. You can't afford insurance anymore. Oh well, so we have to make a shitload of money. We have to make a shitload today. We have to make a shitload of money. Cause we've a shitload of bills we got to pay. And it's true, and I'm not kidding about it, barely getting by. The market's up at hell, who has one dime with which to buy? I have no funds and savings nor insurance for my life. Afraid that if I did, then I'd be cashed in by my wife. Yeah, we have to make a shitload of money. We have to make a shitload today. We have to make a shitload of money. Cause we have a shitload of bills we got to pay. And when we do, folks aren't done yet. And someday we're making all this money from our work. We'll walk into the office of that guy who's such a jerk. Then we'll hand our resignation in that reads we quit today. No, not a word, just flip the bird and turn and walk away. And when we do it, holy cow, our friends will all say, really? Wow. And we all can friends, but just for now. Well, we have to make a shitload of money. Here you go, and we're making it right now. Ringing the bell again at 7:36 as she climbs, climbs as I play with my rhymes. What do you say? Everybody joining in with me at the 3-minute song. There are times when you find yourself waiting in line. It can be so frustrating when you're wasting your time. But I know a way to help time move along, and it comes in the form of this 3-minute song. So next time that you find yourself having to wait and losing your patience and can't concentrate, it'll help you pass the time. Won't lose your mind if you're singing my 3-minute song. So come on, sing my 3-minute song. You'll feel better when you sing along. It's a song that don't last, that helps time to pass when you're singing this 3-minute song. So here on my part, 1 minute passed, that didn't take long. In fact, it went fast. The reason it didn't seem quite so dang long was cause you were singing my 3-minute song. So next time that you find yourself standing in line, waiting somewhere, wasting your time, stringing this song or sing it out loud. Who knows, you might join in. They're in the crowd and now they'll sing your singing a song. And they'll feel better when they're singing along. Cause it's a song that won't last, that helps time to pass when you're singing this 3-minute song. So now that's the end of my 3-minute song. I hope that you liked it and you sang along. And now that it's over, don't worry, my friends. If you've got 3 minutes more, you can sing it again. Yeah, come on, sing the 3-minute song. You'll feel better when you sing along. It's the song that won't last, but now it's time to pass when you're singing this 3-minute song. There you go. I'm going to have a string break fairly soon. When they start stretching, you have to keep tuning them up. They eventually, poink, they just can't take it anymore. They're giving in. They're giving in. Mm, they're giving in to the pressure, just like the shorts are doing to it now. We're doing it to the shorts right now, putting the pressure on them. Oh, look at it go up again, another penny. How did I know it, folks? How did I call this? And tomorrow, guess what's going to happen? It's going to spike up again in the morning from this high, from this what we have happened here, folks. I really want to show you. I thank you for being here with me while I goof around and play music sometimes. But I'm gonna have to get serious for a minute, put the guitar away, because I think as it starts to escalate, we might see some others come over here that I don't want to dissuade from coming over, thinking all I do is sit around and play the guitar and don't talk about the stock and why it's such a great stock to own. But I sure do see this thing taking off exactly what I told you was going to happen after that long time sideways. What was going to happen? I told you. I told everybody exactly what would occur. And exactly what I said was happening was going to happen has happened. And I'm not surprised by it one little teeny tiny bit at all, because I've seen this so many times, that cup and handle formation, and then bam, wham, slam, jam, time for us to all go yam. Right? One thing I know for sure, I know what charts do and why people react to the chart movements. And when you're looking at this 1 month chart and you see that trend line that I'm moving now right here, that's the 200-day moving average, folks. And folks, look what it is doing over here on this chart. It is breaking away from it. And folks, after today and tomorrow, this blue 45 day is going to cross back up over the 50 within the week. And when that happens, guess who we'll be on our way up towards the earnings release. As you can already see, a lot of people have already started taking up positions even now for this earnings release, which has been going to be coming out earlier than everyone expected. He's not going to wait till November 1st and have it coincide with the Fed. They learned what that can do, and they're smarter this time. And I'm very grateful to having the people like Anthony Noto in charge running the show. That's all I can tell you right now. And this is not a surprise to me at all to see why SoFi is rising. I know why it has been totally manipulated, and why the whole market is rising today is because it too was done the same way yesterday. All on a big fear thing about something about the bond yield. No real story, just a made up fabricated reason why, and it's called the bond yield. And folks, if you think that all retail sellers and buyers are going to jump over into the bonds, you're crazy, because they're not. They're retail investors like you and me. A lot of day traders, they don't listen to anything about bonds and don't care a flipping frat about it. Just letting you know that, folks. That's my belief. The SoFi song, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have us a SoFi song. And it's going to get higher and higher. And every time you listen to it, the pitch is going to go up, right? And they're going to have to keep transposing it. Today we're playing SoFi in the key of A. All right, everyone. And actually, we played, believe it or not, in A minor. So today we played in the key of A minor. Tomorrow we're going to graduate up the scale to the next chromatic note, known as the A major note. And then Biden speaking live on student loans. Got news for you. It won't matter. Student loans haven't been coming in for 4 freaking years, and all we've done is multiply over and over in revenues. Don't care what that thick-headed dimwit, guide him off the stage guy has to say. Take my hand, Joe. We're going this way. Here's where you're going to stand now today. Hey, Joe, now you're done talking. Don't say anything else. And please don't pull a Mitch McConnell on us like you did before and just say, oh, well, whatever. You know what I mean. And 7 years ago, blah, 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 blah. Wow. fighting the most powerful country in the world. It's scary. And then the way that he got there by hanging out in the basement and telling everybody, "Oh, just wait till election day." They're all saying, "Man, don't you need to go out and campaign? And don't you need to get all these supporters like Trump's filling stadiums up and everything?" Oh, who cares? We'll see what happens on election day. He didn't give a flip, did he, folks? He didn't give a flying flip. Because, well, I'll let you make your own decisions based upon that information alone that I just gave to you. Now it starts to make even more sense, doesn't it? Why there was no concern of him whatsoever to go out and really campaign except on a train that stopped at a 20-car parking lot here and there, full of people honking their horns at him. Meanwhile, as Donald Trump stood in front of tens and hundreds of thousands of people over and over, and the support was the numbers that they achieved here in Michigan. He got more votes this year than he did the last time. In 2020, Trump got more votes than he did in 2016. He did in Michigan, and still, I don't know how it happened, folks. It's mysterious. Mysterious. Biden speaking live on student loans. Goodness gracious. Let him go ahead and say he's going to forgive everybody again. It's already been found unconstitutional or whatever. Illegal. I mean, it's just not justifiable. It's not. He can try all he wants, but I don't think it's going to work. He can throw that out for a hopeful help him with his presidential since he's so far behind Trump right now. Yeah, me too, my friend. My cousin was there, Gators Rock. Told me how it all went down. As a first-hand observer, said that everybody standing out there was peaceful, happy. A couple of big vans came in, and out come a bunch of thugs. All of a sudden, they decided to make their own route, and there was a guy rooting along behind them. We all know who that guy was. He was trying to instigate and get everybody to go rush the place. He'd been talking the day before. Everyone picked him out as a Fed. He was trying to say, "We're going to go down there. We're going into that building." And they all picked him out, man. Fed, 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 Fed. They were all shouting, and sure enough, guy's never been brought in front of a court. Nobody out talking to him about the sixth. But I don't care. You know how I feel about these things, and I'm dead on. You're dead on. We're dead on. And the mysterious bombing in Nashville where they had the van that was being blown up out on the street with the announcement saying, "Step away from here, get away, this is explosive, blah, blah, blah." It was right inside there, right there where that went off. There was all the machines that had to be forensically examined were there at that location. All the voting machines had been taken there to that location for forensic examination, and then that happened right there. I know this. I'm not joking you. I have someone on the inside. So 738. What? Oh, one of my favorite numbers. And to show you how much I have confidence in this, I'm going to buy more here because I am going to push it right on up. Push it right, right, everybody. Thank you all for finding me again after getting cut off. I think we have a fresh, excellent signal right now. And yeah, I'm buying more here. Daggone right I am. I called it, folks. I told you yesterday. Everybody's here with me now knows. I said that we were going to see a an open that would be a spiked open. We were going to spike up in the open, and we did. And we can see we closed yesterday at 728 and opened this morning at 741. And I called that, didn't I, everybody? I also said we were going to see a green day today, and we are we not? I also told everyone that I thought everything we saw yesterday on the news about the bond was an absolute farce, fake, head fake, shove it down so they can buy it away from everybody. A good, solid shake of the tree. And now the weak hands are out. And what happens when all the weak hands have been shook out? Well, the strongs are longs. Long and strong, right, everybody? Look at that thing go to 739. Yes, sir. We're not even in power hour yet. Wait till you see where this thing goes, people. I told everybody, I've been telling everybody I'm on. When we see this thing shoot, I'm going to be live and I'm going to catch it. We're going to be live and we're going to watch it get halted 5 times on whatever the news is. And then that's how it makes those spikes, because I'm telling you all about what happened with me COSM. It had been in that $1 range, and suddenly it dropped down to 67 cents, 66. Everybody was stunned. They're like, "What? My God, we're down 40%!" And then, bam, thing was back up. It was like at $4, and everybody was like, "Shit!" And they halted it. Like, what's going on? Nobody could find any news about it at all. You bet I do. I think we could see a mass exodus, yes, and I think it could really run it up. I think we could even see a squeeze. Uh, yeah, Smurfy, good times, yee, yes. John Roberts, yes. 739. I'm watching this very closely because I've already been telling you about the volume. Don't be surprised, folks, if we don't approach 30 million. And if we do, we will see that bust 740 for sure and go on up to 777. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know about age today, but my feeling is each and every day we're going to see the same thing happen, history repeating itself. And I've been showing this to some people before, and we'll have to get back here to the historical charts. I like this. 740, cha-ching. And I'm wondering, and does anybody want to take a guess at how the hell they're going to stop this thing from going on up here after they've already gone through their 14 million shares today? We hit nearly 30 yesterday. They were using as much as they could, and they went in deeper into their pockets yesterday, I think. Told you one hit Queen song would give it to 740. We pushed it higher, right? We did. All right. Thank you, Brew Tank, for suggesting that song. Thank you. And really, folks, that doesn't mean I'm not an advocate of that type of behavior pattern in life, all right? But what it is to point out that if you become addicted to any substance, no matter what it is, I don't care if it's pharmaceuticals, I don't care what it is across the board, you can play with yourself all day long thinking and saying and trying to convince yourself you're not addicted. But the fact of the matter is, and that song proves it. See, the guy just says that one hit of weed is all his need. That's the key to this song. Is he keeps commenting that he only needs one, but he needs it in the morning before breakfast and before he goes to work, and then when he's at his lunch break, and then when he's see. And so then it just this song talks about the perpetuity of becoming an addict to anything, regardless of what it is. And I'm not against people who smoke marijuana. God put it on this earth for a reason, and the Indians and folks and everybody's peace pipes are full of marijuana. I do believe because everybody gets high. What are they going to go punch somebody after you got a good buzz and some good indica, and you're going to go out and punch somebody out? And yeah, I know all about it. Yeah, I had my years of experience and travels, and I played in a band for years. People, what do you think? Yeah, right. So I toured out of the state of Texas, right on out of Dallas, Texas. My band was called Flyer, and we were also known as Frankie Cashmere and the Sweaters. And look at this thing going right up. Now I want you to be aware of something. As this gain goes here, when we get to 741, it will be a 13-cent gain. So they're going to try to, that will be a resistance level. They're going to make an effort at. I just point out these smaller things, the small, tiny little stuff. But one thing I've been pointing out to all of you a long time that I'm glad you've listened to is this fact right here. And hold on. We'll get there. There. Glad you could all find me again after I got kicked off. Just lost signal and there it went. It happens almost every day, but some days recently not because we've had pretty good weather. But let's see what's going on this 6-month chart now, or this 3-month, what it looks like. It looks even better. See that 200 day just continues to maintain its course away from that trend line upwards. And I'm going to get into a little bit tighter one. I'm going to do this 5-day. Look where we are, folks. Just so you're aware of it, expect 745 to be a big number to them to try to retain it at. All right. And what's the high so far today? So be aware of that, folks, because of that 5-day chart. They don't like seeing crossovers of 200-day moving averages on a 5-day chart. But that's where it's headed right now, folks. Quickly, let's see what happens. See if we break 742 right here would be critical for me, I think. Because then we're ahead of this number here. See, right here, 13 that they want to try to hold. Let's just see. Let's just see. Do we have enough buyers to come in here? They don't seem scared of it here, do they? Nobody does. And another thing then here, people might say, should I buy some here? Yes, you should. There it is, 742. Watch this number right here. 1.92, folks. These are the indicators you look at for when you're really strategizing. Look at this number and watch how it changes. Not this and not 742 and this number 14. Look at this right here, percentage gain. Then you'll see the sway. You'll see what they got. Look at that. See that? Back to 192. Just watch this close. 179, 185, 188. Here comes 192 again. 179 is higher than the 175. 183, 184, 185. See, this is where you're going to be watching close. Right here, this number. Not any of this over here. All right, with me? Everybody's with me here? 185. Watch what it does. 192, good. 197, 199 would be nice to see here next, right here, but it will pull back. See that? That's just a 3%. Back to 192 again. See? Watch the momentum. Now we're only going down 0.02%. See? Watch this different number here. 1.90. And 1.90 is important. Now it's 192 again. Back to 190. See, we're toggling within three hundreds. This is what I want to show you, people. I want to show you these intricate details that make you a better trader over time, knowing when to make entry points and when not to. So watch what they do with this number right here. Where's it going next? I say 197, 199 would be nice. There's 185, so they're trying their stuff. Now back to 189. 192 again. Now 199. I called it. There it is. Now we're going to break back to 193. Then 195, 199, 193, 195, 199. Dude, jump right over 203. Forget about it. There's 193. I called that. 192 again. See? 199, 1.92. And we're going to go to toggle from here to 199 to 207. Watch it. Toggling. And this is how you know when you should be making your entries. All these big fish. Look at this. They look closely. 179 now. That's an effort to dump it back. But watch this number closely to get the true sentiment and how they work it, what they're doing, what they're throwing out there. How many shares are they using here? What are they doing on this 1 day average here on the 1 day? What are they doing right now? Let's go see. Whoa. Dang, people. 742 again. Yikes. Wow. And look at them coming here. See? Look at them coming with these big dump. You guys, there's $1 million worth at 310, and it was stifled by 7 green candlesticks in a row. And then they decided to dump another one at 318, 8 minutes later. But this baby's off. Nice. Hot dang, everybody. Nice. And who called it? Golly. I like being right. Where's George today? Anybody seen George Wallace here? Nope. Not hiding her hair. George Wallace today, is there, everybody? How do you like that, Martian Braggs? Smurfy? All of you people, I want to say thank you to all of you. Yes. Bam. Thanks to everybody here now. Thanks so much. All of your comments, all of your support, all of your suggestions. And one of them was to start playing music this morning. So I did it again. And bam, look at the same thing. Man, somebody's going to come and try to confiscate my guitar from me here. Some shorter. Be sending somebody over asking to buy this off me, offer me 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Stop playing it. Just stop playing that dang guitar, whatever you do, catfish. We still got power hour. We're going to devour. The shorts will need a shower. Because we're going to see a power hour like we've never seen before. We're going to even the score. We're going to see this thing soar. It's a power hour. Oh, yeah. We got ourselves a power hour coming. All the shorts will be bumming. You can see the prices rising. There's so many shorts, surprising. But that's a power hour coming right now. That's a power hour. So by right now. Look at the price going higher. As Catfish Tyler singing and inspires. Apparently inspiring many more buyers. They all want to be high flyers. Flying in the future with us one day, high flyers. Oh yeah, all these shorts are meanwhile gonna pay high flyers. Think about it, folks. The shorts are paying our way to get high flyers, higher and higher. Oh, look at the prices rising. No way of disguising. It keeps going up and up and up, up and up. Fill my cup, fill my cup with so high. Oh, come on, get you some more. While it's 7-4, oh, so high. What do you say? I hope you're having a good time. Walk out this Tyler keeps on playing, praying and saying it's so fine. Look at it going up now, so fine. Yeah, can't you tell that it's so fine? Higher and higher, ring the bell, yeah, so fine. I need you, an assistant. Here we go. What do you know? 315 is a SOFI machine, running over the shorts as they lay on the pavement and slaughtered. Look at SOFI rolling, steamrolling. That's right. The things are all unfolding for the shorts. That's here. I'm here to report. Hey, I'm glad you bought with me today when they made it go all the way. What was it? 714? Oh, you should have known right then they were gonna see this day. Because where that 713 they were dreaming about. Oh no, the long closed the door. There was no way out. Now they're trapped by so. Look at every rising high. So we got another SoFi song. We're not gonna quit playing SoFi song. Quit playing all night long. Quit playing, never gonna quit playing that what I'm saying. Everybody's praying if they're short. That's so fine. Oh, that catfish tie. I'd like to get him to fry. That's so fine. Oh, the shorts start to cry. It's so fine. As long as catfish keeps on playing, they're praying I'd stop. But I won't. So fine. Watch it fly. Everybody will buy more so fine. Pretty soon we'll see 743, 744, 745, 746, 756, 66, 77, 80, 90, 100. Oh, so fun. Oh, yeah, I'm inspired. Now I'm having a good time and I'll retire on so fine. Look at it fly. Yeah, yeah, baby. Oh! Maybe we should send that one into Anthony Noto. I like that one, man. I like the progression going up. Ow! Look at it rising. Oh! My third cup of coffee, people. Talking about so fine. Better buy it so fine. You gotta try it to so fine. At least you nibble so fine. Come on, get a little so fine. Get it now before it's too high to reach. I'm here to preach, and I'm here to teach everybody about so fine. All right. Thank you, everybody. I knew I should have bought a 715 Ben Perry. Yeah, baby. George Wallace is waiting on 6, and he's not here to pitch in and chime in. Ben, I know what you mean, man. Well, it's going to keep on going up. You better fill your cup. I mean, start small. I mean, after all, you don't be sure. But I sure think tomorrow we'll see that they'll borrow more shares to knock it down. But after 14 million, you'll see that the zillion of others will be gathering around to buy some more SOFI. Well, that's what I'm saying. I could be wrong, but that's what the shorts are all praying, that it won't go higher. When you can see the buyers coming in, there's no way to deny her. She's on fire. Folks, it's so fine. Oh, yeah. Well, why not? I'm just going to keep playing a little bit here and there. I'm working on my SoFi song. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you didn't come. Oh, 742. Watch it go on up, people. That's right, man. Get in here before they make their earnings call prior to the next announcement by the Fed. They're smart. Anthony Noto played his cards perfectly, and now all are buying in here from now up to that earnings because they can't afford to miss this boat, and they can't afford to take it. They're not going to be any risk on the earnings call. What it does to it afterwards, all that money's there to be made, and the last time, see, all of those hedge funds, they knew everybody was going to come in on that good earnings, which wasn't even a beat of the street like they've done the 3 before. They just met. They just met. And they still came at us and ran it right up. They did. They came at us and bought up, butt up to 1170. They're going to do the same thing this time from now, but all the way up until it, because they can't get the advantage of that Fed. They won't be able to make it swing. So everybody, you're going to be able to make a great amount of money on this stock. Go ahead, those shares that you bought today, put your sell orders in the 1487 at 1512, 1665, whatever. Those numbers I've been always encouraging you and telling you about. Look at this thing going on. I'm ringing the bell, folks. And as long as I'm ringing, I'm going to keep singing. So about 2 months ago, I started telling everyone, about the stock called SoFi. The daggone thing was beaten all the way down to a price of like $4.45. I said, my God, these people, listen, what's going on is there's this analyst saying 250. Go check out this moron. You'll see that he doesn't know a dang thing. He's not very nifty. Oh no, it was Sofi. I was singing about when the price was down at $4.66 where I bought it, no doubt. I bought a ton of Sofi on that guy's evil words because to me it sounded absurd that he was talking about Sofi. 250? Are you kidding me? No freaking way. So I bought a whole boatload, and every time it goes higher, you can see what it's doing right now. The dang thing is on fire. I hope that you got some, and if you didn't, I feel sorry for you. Because I told you this rundown yesterday was all through. And there's nothing they will be able to do. Go back so fine, it's gonna fire us. So fine, now's the time to buy us. So fine, I'm gonna bring a string. So fine, don't care a thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. Some folks might ask, why the hell won't he stop playing that stupid guitar and ringing that stupid bell? Goodness gracious, I can tell he's not gonna ever quit. That's right, I'm not. But I am going to take a break right here and get a little drink of water. Woo! I'm starting to get hot in here, folks. Whoa, my gosh, look at this dang thing. 744! Oh, ho, ho, ho! I'm going to ring it some more at 744, and I told you it would happen already. I told you that it was going to run, going like a shotgun. Everybody, it was steady. Look at the volume now, folks. 10 million less than yesterday. And look at the price. Look at that thing going up. Ring it again. And with 45 left, you can ring it again. You heard my 3-minute song? Oh my goodness, look at this incredible run. And who's been calling it all dang day? I told you all. Well, I bought in this stock at $6.66, $4.66, 5,000 shares. And then I have built up to 7,500, and each high it got to, I sold 2,500, kept my 5,000. And then when they pull the dang thing back 48%, and then I buy in with that 2,500 again on the lows. And then the next high again at 1028, I sold it again, the 2,500, kept my 5,000. And then the next time it went up to 1170, I told everyone to sell at 1166. And all the catfish that were here with me, many of them I did know they did sell at 1166 with me. And then it dropped all the way. Look where we are. And we're buying again. And now I've got about 8,500 shares. All right. Ben Perry, no wonder you're so happy. Good Lord. I'm just worried about buying in now as I don't see the entry point being any good for right now, my opinions. I think this is a fantastic time to buy because I keep telling everybody this daggum thing's going to go up to maybe $10 or $11 between now and the earnings call, which is coming in 3 weeks from now. And I showed this to them before because you can go back here to the history of the stock the last time. And folks, before they came out with the earnings call on July 31st and it went to 1170, look what happened prior. It had gone to 1013 and they worked it down 7 days in a row to 894. And they were buying. Look at the volume. Same thing as now, 26 million, 38 million, 34, 40. And why were they doing that? Well, because they had used this volume to get it from this 1013 down to that, because they had plans to come in on it on that day of earnings that they all knew was going to be good revenue again for this company. And they did it perfectly, executed it perfectly. So look at the difference from this price right here. It's a 36% gain from off of this price they were able to attain at 894 to 1170. And I presume to see the same 36% gain, but even more this time because people got caught off guard. Their hands are going to be, they're going to have to show their hands now because now that this thing's not going to have a come out with their earnings on the first with the Fed call. It's going to come out before it, and this is why we're seeing what we're seeing right now and why I'm singing this happy song. You're right. Now, I also believe, Ben, that Everybody who's been buying at these lows with me all along every day here during the last week and a half, and since even 2 months ago, I've told them all, get these shares tied up. Put your sell orders on them as soon as you get them. At the end of the day, put your sell orders in, place them up in the 14s, 15s, $16. And I told them that because there's several reasons, but the main thing is this thing can easily spike to that in a half a second. And when it does, you're not going to catch that sell order unless you happen to have it already in place. So tie up all your shares because that has a double meaning. One, it ties up those shares at those high numbers. So if there's great news, like a launch of Galileo as an IPO, and this thing goes up 75%, your orders fill at $17.18. Then it goes right back down, folks. I can show you time after time these spiked stocks that have gone up $17 in one day. They didn't stay there. They were right back down. So you got to have those orders to catch them when they all start filling on whatever news it is. And there's a lot of eyes on this SoFi stock right now. There's obvious. You can see it right here. Right. There's a lot of eyes on the chart, and they all saw, look at right here. I told you if we broke over this price, this thing could really take off. So I want you to look at the 5-day chart on this. Look at that. Folks, look at that. I told you this would be the number right here. We are on the 200-day moving average with the current price. And look at these green candlesticks coming in down below. Look at all of them. The last 8 minutes in a row, all green and big buys. These don't look that big, but look at them over here. Look at the size of them over on the right there. You can see them on the chart in that little block. 187,000 shares at 255. And then look at here. The next at 255, the next minute at 3. Oh, these are 5-minute intervals. 5-minute intervals. They've changed it on me. I want 1 minute. Don't do that to me, Yahoo. Yeah, all that yummy green. And so look at this, folks, right here. Look at this massive force to be sold, this massive amount of shares to try to stop this. They had to sell $900,000 worth just now. Didn't even put a dent in this dang thing. 900,000. Someone said, "I'll take them," and bought them. Because when these people dumped them here, someone else swallowed them up. And then the next minute, they swallowed them up even higher priced. And the minute after that, they dump a puny little dump here. Look at these little tiny dumps that's only 45,000 shares. We saw that before. Look at this amount. 45.43. And what's this? 45.67. And they got nothing compared to these green candlesticks coming in here, folks. They don't have the weight. They can't make it swing down when you got that kind of volume coming in on it to the upside, people. It's that simple. All right, please make sure you like this video. Again, I ask you to like it and get it shared with other people out there in the world. And maybe the algorithms will show it to more folks because this is a buying opportunity. This is a chance to make some real money here. Yep, Ben Perry. So you are saying to set a sell order at a certain price or just be ready to sell off. No, you can't be ready. You won't catch it. You won't catch it when it happens. You have to have the sell orders already in. Put them in at the prices I'm telling you, $13.50 or whatever. Start wherever you want. I think around $12.47 would be where I'd start my sell orders. And start in with 50 here, and then go up to $12.65 and put in 50 there, and then go up to $12.97, put in 50 there. You can go up to $13.12 and put in 50 there, and then go up to $13.48 and put in 50 there, and put those in. Lock all your shares up so that there's higher numbers, and this thing starts running. And I've shown this to people before, and I'll show you now. Don't fall over, guitar. You stay right there. I want you to see this, people. I want you to see this picture I'm showing. And if you haven't subscribed to me, please do so that I can show you things that are value that I think you can make money from, to educate you on. See this stock that's down here at $1.27. Go back here and look at it a year ago. Further back, 1 year. Here we go. All right. Look, everybody. I've shown some others this before. Look at the price. 8 cents, 12 cents. Went up to 14 cents. Went to $1.03. See that? Look at all that volume that run up. But look at the day it broke. Hey there, Kay. Ben, look at the day. I love it. Thank you. So what's a good sell order price? Well, look at this for an example. You see this price on the one I'm showing you right now. Yes, we're looking great today, Kay, and it's going to keep rising. Thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate it. Uh, but this is an example I'm showing you why you need to have your sell orders in hugely higher than the current price. This stock was called COSM, and on this day, December the 12th, the price went from $1 all the way up to 23.01. Now, if you want to know why it hit that number, folks, I'll tell you exactly why, because no one had an order in higher than that. No one had a sell order in higher than that, but somebody was smart enough to have one that high because they know spikes can occur on excellent news. And in this case, it was a 1-for-20 reverse split. So they were buying back, taking more shares off the market. The thing shot up. You see that? But guess what? It didn't last long. I was there during this when it happened, and it was only 2.5 hour, 3 hour event, and it was back down the next day. And then further, and look at it now. So, folks, put your sell orders in way high. Over expectations do not hurt you because you don't know what this dang thing will do. See? All right, turn around. I thank you, Tyler. He says, appreciate your optimism on SoFi, justified with analysis. Yes, just 2 days before earnings. Give your guidance on base and best. Sees I will blindly implement. Okay. Well, I'm telling you now what I think is going to happen. I think that today they got thrown a curveball. I think all of the shorts got caught off guard when they heard the news that we were going to announce another penny up and announcing that we were going to release earnings prior to the Fed meeting. And that caught the shorts off. And now I suspect we will see a very nice run and see the gain. You got to understand the last time they were able to run it down before the earnings call, look closely here, that they had it down to 894. What's 1170 to 894? Okay, this is what I want you to see. And I think it's important, even longer. 3 weeks before they had it at 877, so this is appropriate. The 13th is 3 weeks before. Now we're 3 weeks before earnings. Let's go from that number, 877 to 1170. All right, it's important. I think 11.70 minus 8.77 equals divided by 11.7 equals times 100 equals a 58% gain. They made a 58% profit on that. So, where are we now off of this low? Where was the low? It was at 837, I saw. And then today they ran it down to the lowest they could get it, 714. All right. What's 714 times 58%? And I want to make sure I did that math right. I see something that looks a little weird to me. I want to make sure I have it right. Oh, I didn't have this at 0. That's what it is. Right there. I must have bumped this. I'm going to do it again. Again, the price was at 877, jumped to 1170, right? Or what was that it? Let me get back here. Yep, there it is. And what a coincidence. It's the same number there. Look at that. You see that number? Huh. So, when they finally drove it all the way down to 877, they even had it down to 786 before that. Of the full month before earnings, they had it at 786, people. A month before. And no wonder we saw it so low here recently in today's lowest low. But I'm going to compare the lowest low that they got. So let's try this. Just over a month, it was at 803, and they went to 1170. 11.70 minus 8.03 equals, that was a month earlier, divided by 11.70 equals times 100 equals 31. Okay, that's a 31% gain. Now that makes more sense. Now, what I want you to know from a 31% gain there is I want you to know this. What are we at now off of the low we saw today? 714 times 31%. 7.14 times 31% plus equals 935. But I think it's going to go up faster this time. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the price is much lower. And more people can come in and buy more and more shares on this good news. So I can see what's happening here, folks. 746. Folks, going to close at the high of the day. Now, let me show you guys something else here. Look at this very closely. On the day that they got us down a week ago to this low right here, folks, I want you to see it here because they ran us all the way down to, I'll find it here. There it is. Here's the low this week, right? 737 until today and then yesterday. But that was it. Here's what I want you to be aware of. When they got us to this low from all the way up here in the 10s and 11s and ran down to 737 after so many weeks, when they got right there on the day that it hit that lowest number, it was only 3 cents off of that low number. They were able to hold it down. Okay. Now, here's what I want to point out to you. Yesterday, when they got it to the new low of 718, it went to 728 closing as a 10-cent improvement, not 3. So I told everybody, to me, that looked like strength. Then when I compared the history, this looks stronger. So, yes, that's right. That's right, Ben. Make sure you put your sell order in. Good till canceled. GTC. All right. Now, here's the last thing I want to show you. Then today's low, 714, was the low. And folks, where are we now? Does that look like 3 cents off the low to you today? Like the last time they hit the lowest they could? I'm showing you right here why I show you this. It means, to me, it means a lot that they were, look at this time they ran this down to 831. It was at 888, 863, 854, 831, and they were able to close it 1 penny there. They held it, see? Here, look here. So they got it down to 791, and they were able to 4 cent off of that low. That's containment, folks. But here, when they got it down to 737, it was only 3 cents off of that low, showing real strength. And today, 714 low. And now, where are we? 746. Holy crap, people. Are you with me? Does that make sense to you? I hope so. That's right. You would miss out if you put all of the shares that you bought, Ben, for sale at 12.50. I don't do it that way. In the same way I go into a stock nibbling and keep buying as it goes up, when I get to my higher, then I put my exits at the same nibbling ounce. I just put them at higher and higher numbers that I know that they like a lot. And I know what numbers those are. Those numbers are the number 8, sell at 7. The number 13, sell at 12. The number 31, sell at 30. The number 50, obviously, sell at 48. The number 66, sell at 65. The number 77, sell at 76. The number 88, sell at 87. And I told that to everybody the other day, and they caught it right on that number at 87. That was the high from the day. And because they loved the 88 number with intensity. Some numbers they love more than others, and one of them's 88 and the other one's 13. And they're highly addicted to those numbers, and they'll do sometimes whatever they can to hold those numbers. Where will we go after Q4? I see us, approaching up close to then in the 18 to 19s and even 20s, where it's been predicted by James Ford, F-O-O-R-D. I would encourage you, Kay, to go over and do a search for a gentleman, James Ford, put SOFI Bank of the Future, and read that guy's incredible, and you'll be buying more of this stock after you do. Would you say 1190 is good? Yeah. I mean, go ahead and aim for 1187, because when it gets to 1188, they're going to try and stifle it there and run it back to 1166 where you can buy more. And then they'll push it on back up over it. You got to catch these legs. They don't always go up. And when this stock is really on a roll, typically it's up 5 cents, down 5, up 10, then down 5, up 10, down 5. They like to swing trade this about 5 cents, 5 or 6. And when it's on a roll up, when it's step laddering up, you can expect that. So you're buying at 11s, you're selling at 11s and buying down at 5s, and then selling at 16s and buying down at 9, selling 21s and buying at 15. That's how much they normally do this. Polo Blue, yo, yo, yo! All right. Welcome to the show, Polo Blue. I don't remember that name from the past, so I hope you'll like this. All right. It might just been a long time since you were here, but welcome, Polo Blue. Yep, SOFI, SOFLIE. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the new SOFLIE airline. This airline is capable of flying at altitudes unbeknownst to many other aircraft designed today. It is specially made of a material that is lighter than you can imagine, but more dense and has a resilience like none other. We welcome you aboard. We have very spacious seats because only people like you who have the intelligence to know when to buy SoFi at the low every day and sell it at the highs get a deserved reward for those things that you do. Fell in here yesterday, enjoying the guitar show. Thank you. Yeah, I was just doing a SoFi song, man, and when I started kicking it in, man, the thing just took off. Boom. Good night, everybody. Hit the SoFi song, and boom, she went wrong and strong and right on up, shoving it up, shoving it up, shoving it up. And by the way, I will be a buyer at 748. I will buy at 748. I just can't wait. Oh, baby, woo, woo. I'm going to buy SoFi at 748. I can hardly wait to get it. Woo, woo, woo. Because I know 748. No, really, this is a point where I just told you this is a cell number, so that's why I'm picking up my pad. You might be going, oh my God, are you going to sell something? Well, yeah, I sell on some highs. One of the numbers I just told you, everybody, was what? 48. And why wouldn't I? You know what I was buying at already, what I bought this stock for. So anything I sell here above 466 is prime time, profit time. So I'm going to do what I say because I'm here to make money. That's what I'm here to do. Yes, it's going to be a good day tomorrow too, but they're going to pull us back in the morning. I'm pulling some money out to buy with it in the morning on the takedown. And I will. I might be higher than where it is now, even doing it, but I don't care. I'll buy it in the morning on the takedown. I'm going to buy it on the low with this money I'm going to get right now. And there's a reason I'm selling it here. And I've already said to you what they are. 750 is going to be a tough one to crack. All right, let's see if we can get some here. See, making money, 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 money. Money. So they say. Positions. Oop, there we go. Get over here and find our others. Look at every single stock I've got today is green. How about you guys? Hey, what do you say? Every single stock. And I called this yesterday. I told you all that bullabaloo, hubble whatever they call it, hullabaloo. You got all this baloney schmoney. None of that friggin' bond yield makes a difference. That's all them trying to say it is. Don't believe it, everybody. Don't believe everything you read or hear or see on the news, especially on Yahoo. Should I buy tomorrow morning instead of tonight? Well, that's a good question. I can't say for sure, but regardless, if you buy it 10:30 tomorrow morning or 10:45, or sometimes even just after 11:15, they come at it. But you can't go wrong. Every day on this stock, if you sell it in the morning at 9:40 and you buy it back at 10:30, you can't go wrong. Every day. Just put in the morning some orders up above where it is, and they'll fill as they get up there, and you'll fill at the high of the day. It feels good to know every day you not only bought at the low every day, but you filled at the high and sold some off. And so I'm telling you these numbers where I think we were going this morning. I already told everybody I told everybody yesterday afternoon, all of that shenanigans look like manipulation to me. Now look, the doggone market's up 180 points, the NASDAQ, the Dow up 147. It all looked like a washout bunch of BS to me yesterday, and I told you it was. Yeah, sayonara to the shorts. Right on, baby. Right on. They got caught off today by the announcement 747 now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is no 747. Flying below us is a 747. We are in a mega monstrous SOFI flight here that has twice the capacity of any 747, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. I already told you, though, if it broke over 745, it could just keep going right on up. And by the way, I'm going out here not in the same way that I come in. 10 shares. Look at that. 10 shares, right? Limit. 746? No. 748. Anytime I go out, if I don't help my stock go up, I don't. I don't go out. I know. All right, folks, let's see if we hit it. I'm going to look for a slightly lower entry tomorrow. Yeah, all right, here's where I would suggest. Tomorrow, if this thing goes on up this afternoon and goes to 799, they're going to pull it back to 788. If this thing happened to somehow this afternoon jump all the way, I don't know where we are now, 3 minutes away. Man, does this look good, people? Does this freaking thing look awesome to you, finishing out high of the day? Well, my friend, here's what I say. Go ahead and pick up some right now. Pick up at least 50 shares or something like that. Something if you can do it, because I think tomorrow it's going to gap up. This closing at the high of the day is going to gap up. So you can, and then in the morning you'll sell this at 787. Put your sell order in on some of it just to make a little bit of it. Whatever you get, put 10% of it at 787 tomorrow to sell, and it will. And the chances are, and it might even sell that in the morning pre-market even. So make sure you put GTC on all sell orders you put in. And I'm not telling you to put all of your buy that you've got in. I'm not telling you to do that. Put in little amounts like I go out, like I'm doing right now. I think it's going to get to 748 right here. I could be wrong. We got a minute. We're going to see. And we're going to be looking over here at this SoFi Technologies chart to see what they're doing here at the very end of the day. The one day, folks, is what we want to see. I think we're going to see a big buy right here come in right now in the last minute and push it to 748. This is no splash close, people, today, is it? No splash closing today, people. Whoa, look at them trying to attack with a big red candle there. What time was that? 3:50. Forget about it. There we go. Got 32 shares in. Good. Excellent. I think you're wise to do that. I think you're going to see this now be held down by 1 penny in after hours for a little while. A couple hours, they'll try to keep the price after hours at 745. You usually see them trying to keep it down 1 penny below the closing for at least 20 minutes or an hour. And then it usually goes on and off lately up higher in after hours. Look at this dang thing right here. Man, oh man, I filled at 748. Nice. I just saw 749, so I know I did. Very cool. Nice. Yep, Phil. Beautiful. Got it, my 748. filled on my open door sales today too. What did it end up doing at the end of the day? Was I smart to sell or was I stupid? Let's go see. Right about there. I sold at 268. Same thing. Nice. Both of those filled at 268. Well, whatever. Up 12% today. Nice. That's a nice little cha-ching, cha-ching. Put some money in the bank, people, when you get these highs like this. Put a little away. Don't sell it all. Just sell a little bit of it. Good, good, good for you. I appreciate everybody being here with me today. Gam, I think we can close to 8 in the pre-market. Yeah, I think so too, for sure. I think so. And I'm very, very pleased to see this thing close at the high of the day. Cha-ching! And folks, here's the thing I want to show you. Before you get away from here, be looking at this. I get paid on the 20th, so I'll get some more in before the earnings, hopefully before it lifts off. Yep, go. Okay, gotcha. I hear you. I want you to look at some. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I appreciate it if you'll do that. And hit the notification bell because I come on only when we hit the bottom of the day. People have seen this over and over that I don't come on this channel until I think we've reached the bottom. And you'll see what time I started my first. I got cut off today in the middle of my show by losing my internet signal for a brief moment for 20 minutes. Got everything restarted, back up, and I have been up ever since 1 o'clock or so. And but I have had a lot of people here with me. I want to thank you all for being here. Do you think we will be close to the end of the week? Where would I think we'll be close to the end of the week? I think we'll be in the 888 range to the low nines by the end of this week. I think this is going to start to carry over pretty quickly. People see this news and hear about us breaking out at October 30th with the earnings and review, the conference call. That caught the shorts off today, caught them off guard, and they immediately at the very beginning of the day started it down. But look what happened after that, folks. And I called this. I told you all it would happen this whole week. But this is the opposite of what we saw last week on Tuesday, people. On Tuesday, they ran it up to a new high last week, and then they tapered it off all day long, down, down, down. This is the opposite of that, folks. This opposite. And then on Tuesday, after they tapered it down to the low at the end of the day close, it spiked up on Wednesday. And the same thing, Wednesday morning, it went up, and then they pulled it down all day until Wednesday at the close. And the next day, spiked up another 15, 20 cents. This is different. We saw the same spike from yesterday's spike up that I called for this time. But not only did we see the same spike, now we see it not go down off of the spike. We see it continue to progress all dang day, people. Man, I'm telling you, that's strong, that's strength. Ben Perry, so should I set up sell orders tomorrow? Yeah, or put them in right now. Yeah. Or, yeah, just sit on them because wait for the spike. You just said you made a good entry today. They may pull it back, but like you said, I hope you just got started out because I always suggest to people, please, no matter when you go into any stock, anytime, any place, anywhere, never dive in. Well, I did once, and that was when this thing was at 666. I was so furious. And I just said, I'm just going to pull something I never do. And I bought 5,000 shares at 466, I mean. And so I was so mad because of David Chiavrini making my stock tumble that fast. And when it started to go off that 450 and started climbing, I said, man, I'm just going to buy it at 466 because I know how much they want to hold it there. These daggone manipulating sons of guns. And sure enough, I sold it at 1166 later, some of those shares. So thank you, Ben Barry. What kind of prices would be a good sell for tomorrow morning, in your opinion? Uh, I think they will try to, depending on where this opens tomorrow, I think it's going to gap up very nicely. It could be 812 would be a good number to put a sell order in, 812. I mean, you're making some pretty good doggone profit doing that. I mean, at least some of it. And again, don't sell all. I never sell all of mine on the high of the day. You saw me, some of you just saw me exit some of Open Door at 20 shares at a time. And the same thing with Sofi. I was selling some 50 shares at a time there. So I wasn't doing massive amounts. I got thousands and thousands. I'm holding right now. I guess I got now instead of 5,500, I did sell some. So let's see. But they weren't big orders. I'm just trying to put away a little bit of cash for one day in the future. Save it for a rainy day, right? That's right. So thank you all for being here. I want to thank you all very, very much. And I'm going to take a look here. Hold on a second. Got to keep track of where I am. Back down now. I'm down to 8,400 shares of SoFi. At 748. Buying at 719, selling at 748. Nice. Very, very nice. And I also bought in the even lower. That's where I started buying because I didn't think they were going to get any lower than that. And then I got my orders to fill at 714 instead of 713. 714, 180 shares. So that's what put me to 8,500. Then I sold 80. So whatever. Or 100, I mean. I sold 52 shares of 50 block. And that's nice. And now let's see if I'm right about them having a 746 in the after hour. Or is it going on up? Let's see. There it is, folks. How did I know? Once again, folks, I call it as I sees it and I knows it. And it's just been so many times we see them try this here right after the close to load in tons and tons of share, 1 penny below, and see if they can hold it down when they couldn't hold it down all freaking day, people. So, yeah, these numbers are always numbers I suggest. It was at 7:11, 3 a.m. Wow, nice. And there we go, green already, back in the after hours. So they can't even hold it in after hours either. Trust me, that's very good to see that right there already at 7:47, folks. Trust me, it is. It's again proving what I'm saying. They don't have the strength anymore to hold like they used to be able to. So congratulations, everybody. They're going to keep trying it, though, because see this number that turns out to be percentage-wise for them, that number 746? Robinhood, you can buy 24/7, 5 days a week. See, that's why I tell you folks to put in those doggone sell orders big and high. Because when the news comes out that no one's looking for on an after hours or early morning, they can run this thing up majorly. Nice. I got you, Smurfy, 24/5. Nice. Well, anyway, hey, everybody, thank you for being here with me while we make good money today, and we're going to keep doing it. This is no way to end of this. This news of SoFi breaking out before 2 days earlier than they expected caught them off guard today, people. We sure did. And I told you, and this is just a little bit of news. Did you hear about Tiger Woods and McIlroy? They have a new arena, indoor golf, going to be on national television, a whole new league, TGL it's called, and they've chosen SoFi to be the one to put their name on the outside of this indoor golf course. And people that are watching will be able to interact with the game of golf that's being played by three of the top people. They're going to have 5 teams of 3 competing in this indoor golf that everybody can listen to them going back and forth with each other, what they say to each other, what the caddies are saying, what their approach is, why they think they should use this club or that. Folks, it's going to change the face of golf. It's the new wave of golf, and they chose SoFi to be the one to help them get this off the ground. Damn. How do you like that, people? Whoa! More good news, right? Yes, John. Should I sell all my shares on earnings day? No. Do what I did, John, please. On earnings day, let's just say we're at $9 on earnings day. I don't know where we're going to be. Put your sell orders for 50 shares in at $9.12. Put your sell order to put 50 shares for you. So you've got so many, you can do more. You can do 100 or 2. These numbers, and just keep putting them in until you run out of shares. Just keep going up. And that way, you're absolutely guaranteed to catch every high because sometimes this thing, listen, man, This thing will go like this, and then it'll pull back to here, and then it'll whop, and then it'll go one thing, and then wham, and then wham, and then whop. See, and if you don't have those already in place, you just won't catch them. Put them in all the way up in the 20s. You might think I'm crazy to say that, but if I could see a stock go from freaking $1.05 to $21, why couldn't it go from $10 to 210? It's the same percentage, isn't it? Right? I've shown you the chart on Cosm. There it is, right there. Look at the price. 1058. 1058 on November 28th. December 5th, the thing had dropped down to 35 cents, people. That's a major attack before wham, 35 cents to 23.01. Only reason it got that number is because someone had the intelligence to put a sell order in 20 times the price. And by the way, this only happened for 2 and 3 hours, this right here. And look where the price was, went right back down to. Look, so catch these, put your orders in, tie up your shares at the same time so the shorts can't borrow them. Look at this number right here. 66666 almost. See how sickening these people are, the shorting community? Jerkweeds. Look at the GNS I just pointed out the other day, went up 10% today. Remember, somebody asked me who would be a good buy. I think it was you, maybe, John. What would you pick up? I told you GNS was one of them, maybe. It went up 10% today, John. You never know. But hot dang, we got ourselves a firecracker here, man. We got ourselves an exploding firecracker that's going to backfire on all shorters who tried to keep running this thing down, thinking we were going to sixes like George. Hey, by the way, everybody who's here with me right now and was with me all morning long and all this afternoon, everybody, did we ever hear a single peep out of George Wallace today? No. Neither hide nor hair of the guy. Yep. I got some mulling, huh? I think that was at a low point, too. So, nice. Good. Very solid. Nice. Home run on Tesla today. Okay. Thank you for letting us know, Smurfy. I told people a month and a half ago I liked it. Oh, yeah, you go. Turn around. We'll catch you. Catch you tomorrow, baby. We'll be rocking. Yeah, look at Tesla going right on up. Nice. Very, very, very solid. Well, isn't it surprising the whole dang market? 345-261. Good times. Sup, Murphy? 245. Nice. Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, you look at the 1 year chart, man. Tesla's strong and going to make another move right on up from here, I believe. So very cool. We were talking about this, like I said, it was probably maybe 2 weeks ago when it was down in this range. 3 weeks ago, right here. All right. Well, congratulations, all fellow longs. I'm going to call it a day. All fellow SOFLIES gobbling up the lows today. Thank you for being here with me, buying at the same time I was. Everybody. Ben Perry says, you think we will see below 720 again tomorrow or carry strong above 740? No, I don't think. I think the low, here's what they're going to try to go for. So let's just look at this a second before I leave. All right. All right, here we go. Before I leave here, I'm going to answer turnaround. Today's low was 714. To yesterday's 718. So obviously they had to go after this big low, right? They had to. and they tried their heart out. I'm going to refresh this page because they're showing adjusted close at 739. I'm afraid not, people. There you go. So 718. Today they hit the established 714. The spike yesterday from 728 being driven down to 741 is 13 cents. So tomorrow this will open at 750. All right. Tomorrow we open 750, 13 cents higher. And then we go up into the eights, maybe. But I suggest some of you take some profits at 897 or maybe even 887 like before. All right. Or it could even get not even that high and stay right in the upper eight. I mean, just after breaking over 813 might be a number they really want to hold. So anyway, but I can't be certain. So yeah, John, I hope we get the high eights. I do too. I do too, and it can easily happen because today's volume was a lot lower than yesterday's, and that sure looked like manipulation to me yesterday, and it was, wasn't it? Proved out to be exactly what I called it. And look at all the markets up today. Look at that daggum shit. Oh, excuse my language. S&P up green, Dow up, even though they tried twice to run it red. NASDAQ up, closed at the high. Russell up, closed at the high. Crude oil down almost 5%. And what's SOFI doing? High flyer, people. That's it. I'm going to get on out of here. And I think tomorrow we will see a high of one of these numbers. The high tomorrow will be either 813. I think it'll go beyond that. The high tomorrow will be 848 or 9, or it could go beyond that. The high tomorrow might be 877 or 888. And it could even be as high as 912 if more and more people see that, man, we got to get in before this earnings. We got to get in before this earnings. Ben Perry, love it, man. Thank you for all the info and advice today. We've learned to keep it up. Man, see you tomorrow. All right, yes. And by the way, please, make sure you hit the subscription button and subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 1,000. I'm almost there. I got about 50 more, and I'll be there. And you're not just a number. You mean a lot to me, everybody that comes by here. So hit that notification bell, too, if you want to be notified, because today I came on at 10:30. 10:30, I told everybody I thought we were at this double bottom, and I said, this is it, folks. And, folks, it ran one more time down right there a little bit, but then it was off to the races, folks, on this one-day chart. So congratulations, everybody, on getting in with me at this time right here, which was right around 11:02 when I finally came in. I came in at 10:30, and we got a little bit right here. Then it fell back. We bought right here. 718. How nice is that? 717 bought all up, and look where we closed. Everybody, congratulations. And thank you for being here with me. I do appreciate your liking my video, and I appreciate you telling your friends about me. And I appreciate that this community is growing bigger and bigger every day. It's a fun group of people to be with that all like to make money together, and we're doing that right now today. And we're going to keep making more on this great stock. So thank you all for being here with me. I'm glad I could help you out along the way in the path of making more and more money each day and selling on the highs, right? All right. And so sold on the high on open today at 268, and that was nice. And here we go, folks. I hope you have a great day this evening. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a very happy evening. And one more time, we're going to say goodbye in this fashion. And you know what I like to do? Turn it over to, well, it's King Cat. And what did we do today, everybody? We made a boatload of money, didn't we? Yeah. Came in and bought at the low today, and did that pay off? Yes. And that's all on King Cat Tyler's guidance. So we all want to give him a big old thank you. And thanks to many of you who have been here to share in this experience today and hopefully become more knowledgeable about why prices do what they do and what to expect in the future. That's it. We hope you have a great, happy evening. We wish you a very prosperous week ahead and month and year. And we wish you great health as always, because that's one of the most important things. And last and most of all, we hope that you're surrounded with love. That's all for us from King Cat. We're going to get on out of here. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.